Did you ever play Warcraft 3? Is that the one before the World of Warcraft? No. I only played World of Warcraft. That was like, oh my god, that was ages ago. If I had time, the only game I would ever even consider getting back into would be Assassin's Creed. Only
I've
game.
never played that actually.
Yeah. Nothing else ever makes me want to go back to gaming.
Stephen is asking us, have you ever done this? And links to the BDSM test. The answer is yes, I have. Armin hasn't.
Yeah, we should do like we should figure out how to take that test and do a live stream on it, not on YouTube. Maybe on our Discords. Yes, let's do it. Let's take the test. I'm gonna take the test
Or
in a
or could we do it on YouTube and just make it members only?
you still could get a strike.
Hmm.
Right. Yeah. By the way, can I say something again about gaming? I don't even when it comes to gaming, the only reason why enjoy Assassin's Creed is not the missions or the challenges. I just like to I just like the scenery. I just like the scenery. I just like to experience like different worlds and look at the like go around and look at the castle and look at the neighborhood. Look at. I wish there was a game that there was like no missions. You're just like a shopkeeper. You're just trying to figure out, you know, if the tomatoes have gonna sell before they rot, something like that in ancient times.
They
Something
do
like
have really cool like costume and set design, that's for sure. I don't know if that's what you call it in games. Creative direction. Amazing creative direction. And I've
that.
never even played the game. Armin and Susanna, what kind of music do you like? I listen to a lot of different music. I listen to everything from like experimental noise music, not as much as I used to a lot of quote unquote world music, which I think is kind of a bullshit label. I listen to cumbia, salsa, reggaeton, baile funk, lots of Afrobeat, like Nigerian synth pop. I listen to deep house music. I listen to more just kind of like electronic stuff. Um, I used to be into a lot of indie music, not as much. Um, yeah, and I'm exploring new genres all the time. Like recently, I've been exploring like psychedelic music, but just across different cultures. Like I found this amazing compilation album of psychedelic rock from the Arabic speaking world from the 70s.
Mm.
And then I found a pre revolution Persian psych rock album that was really good. Um, so a lot of stuff. Armin, I know what you don't like. What kind of
Mm.
music you don't like?
Mm. Well, I mean, yeah, the music that I like is not within any specific genre, and or even artists. Like I listen to music and I'm like, oh my god, that's so good. Let me see if this artist has other music that I like, and I like, nope, it was just that. And so it's all over the place. I only know that I don't like metal and I don't like country, um, but most other genres like I don't like them either, but I just like one song in this one song from this artist, one song. It's so all over the place, right? And again, no offense to metalhead people. What I do like about metal is the people. Okay, they just seem to have the greatest community of people out there, right? So I don't like the music, but I really like the people because they
Well,
yeah,
except for the
it's
Norwegians,
yeah, except the
they
people who
murder
burn
people.
you. Okay, most of
They straight up actually murder people.
look at
Oh,
okay,
music guy is
okay.
saying we need a playlist. If you're on, join our Discord because I DJ on Discord a lot. I forgot to say I listen to a lot of soul. I listen to a lot of R&B. I listen to roots music. Like I've been constantly playing my love song playlist on Discord a lot recently. Um, that's a really good one. I even listen to some gospel, which tends to trigger people in the Discord because it's just good music, even if it's about Jesus. um, I oh the chat scrolled up. Um,
That's
oh, ask us anything. Okay then, Armin, what do you use in your hair to get it looking all sexy and shiny?
You just hair conditioner. That's it.
Yeah. Well, actually, this Armin's hair now is just because he got straight out of the shower.
Yeah.
We're actually currently in the process of trying to figure out a product that will just give him that wet look all the time. So if you guys know, like, is this a pomade? Is this a wax? Is this a mousse? Give us
think
tips. Give us
the
tips.
the best way is to just leave some of the hair conditioner in and not wash it out. I think that's what I do. No extra products after other than the hair conditioner already that you use. Just leave
But
it
it
in.
doesn't stay looking wet the same way.
Yeah, it's the longest. It's been working, better than anything else. And if actually, whenever I need to make it go back to looking like that, I'll just go back and without showering, just go grab the hair conditioner and just put it back in.
Okay, people are talking about video games a lot. Are you into any conspiracy theories? I'm into studying them. I don't believe any of them.
Oh yeah, I think that's what you mean.
Like,
yeah, I
I
mean,
think studying. I mean, I don't have as in depth of a knowledge of QAnon as I would like, but that's a very interesting conspiracy theory to study. I don't
well,
believe it.
well, it depends on the question. Are the ones that we find interesting or the ones that we believe ourselves? Which one do you think they're asking?
Well, okay, I can answer that I do not believe any.
I'm Well, I mean, I believe that there was a conspiracy to canonize the Bible. I mean, there are some conspiracies that are proven to be true, right?
Mhm.
Like we know that it was the Council of Narnia. Wait, Narnia? Yeah, is that the name? Yes, under Emperor Constantine. That was a conspiracy, and it's true. Okay, I believe that the attacks, the Twin Towers, was a conspiracy by this group in Afghanistan. I don't know if I can mention them. Al-Qaeda, that's a conspiracy. They conspired to carry out that attack, and so.
But when people typically think of conspiracy theories around that event, they're thinking about like steel beams.
I know, but if you, yeah, I know, but if you say, do you believe in any moronic conspiracy theories, then the fact that you believe in them makes you think that you don't, then you don't think it's one of those conspiracy theories, right? So so one conspiracy that I'm extremely interested in, and I'm still on the path of discovery on how much validity there is to it, is whether Muhammad is mostly an invented character. Okay, like that, whether or not 99% or more about what we know about Muhammad is all made up. Okay, like it seems like, again, I'm being skeptical, but I'm very interested in this, very invested in this. It seems, based on what I'm saying, I don't know, maybe I'm really biased because of how interesting this is, so I'm trying to not get too excited and remain skeptical. But it's, again, even if you do get biased, as long as you acknowledge that you might be biased because of how interesting you find this, like, I think that's the only way to address that, because there's no way that you could wash out all of your biases, right? Just noticing that this could be because of your biases. But to me, it's looking more and more like the only thing we know about Muhammad, we don't even know his real name, right? Muhammad could not have been even his name. Like, it seems like the only thing we know is that there was this one guy that took the Arabs and united them, kind of like what Genghis Khan did, and came out of Arabia and invaded a whole bunch of territories, took from the Byzantines, and later on his descendants took from the Persian Empire. Okay, there was a guy. We don't know if his name was Muhammad. We don't even know. I'm becoming almost sure by now that his religion wasn't even Islam, that he wasn't even Muslim, that Islam was a much later invention. So that is extremely interesting to me. And I'm looking more into it. Yeah.
philosopher MMA is saying, what are your thoughts on new age spiritual movements like non-dualism and everything is one kind of stuff? So I'm not, if those are the names of two specific movements, I'm not familiar with those specific movements, but I'll just talk about new age spirituality in general. It's hogwash and dangerous. I think it fills the void for a lot of people who have typically left Abrahamic faiths. And there are a lot of really bad, dangerous ideas are popularized within these movements, groups, and just like flavors of ideologies. A lot of woo. Personally, I don't even really know. Like, I don't even understand what spirituality means anymore. To me, I just like that's just a different word for like the emotional life of our brain, right? Like. So yeah, it's hogwash. Any thoughts on this, Armin?
Yeah, it seems a bunch of horse crap. Pretty simple. Yeah, it's definitely. Well, I mean, it's almost certainly a bunch of horse crap.
Yeah, dangerous.
Dangerous horse crap.
And also oftentimes very anti-empirical or pseudo-scientific, very anti-Western for like just on the basis of it being Western, like very prone to the genetic fallacy. Fatma is saying, you guys spend a lot of time in the live broadcast, but do you not get bored sometimes? Depends on the topic, which is why we have to make sure we actually like the topics that we do.
Yeah. Me and Susanna have actively decided to make the live streams more enjoyable for ourselves as well by picking topics that, like, if there's two topics, okay, sometimes some of the topics that we like gets us more views. Sometimes they don't, right? But if we have to choose between a topic that is probably going to get us more views and a topic that we enjoy talking about with you guys, for our own sanity and for the sake of enjoying the work we do, we have actively decided to go with something that we enjoy actually talking about, right? So that's how we don't get. That's how we make sure that we look forward to these live streams with you guys.